guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about how I healed from my hormonal acne and also how I got my skin cleared up. Only two things that I want to emphasize in this video, just because if you are around here on YouTube, you probably know all the tips. But for me, these are the two things that has really helped me along, clearing up my acne. So first of all is know your own triggers and don't let other people's triggers confuse you. Alright, so what I mean by that, let me explain. So when I had my hormonal acne before, of course, I went to a doctor. That's how I knew I had hormonal acne, and he told me that all of those outbreaks on my face is because my hormones are pretty much imbalanced. And also I went to the dermatologist. I've heard a lot of advices from her. I searched on Google and I also searched here on YouTube, and overall I have gotten a lot of tips, advice, and opinion again on my skin. So since I'm listening to all of these information, it brought me so much confusion just because I thought that the things that triggered some people triggers my acne too. Before I even proceed, let me just tell you that the advices of people here on YouTube regarding their acne or how they cleared out their acne is absolutely great, and I'm very thankful for the people whose videos have definitely helped me. I sure have gotten some tips from that, but here's the thing. I basically had like an information overload that everything just made me so anxious, from foods, from skincare products that I'm using. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot use this, I cannot use this because this thing can flare up your acne. I can't eat that because this thing can of course like cause more acne and cause more cystic acne. I basically became so paranoid with everything just because I was receiving a lot of information from people that this has triggered them. So therefore, if I ate that, it'll just flare up my acne. Let me give you a vivid example. Some people, I heard that if you go on a fruit diet, especially on the banana fruit diet, it's gonna help you clear out your skin. I've read in some articles that if you're dealing with hormonal acne, or if you want to balance out your hormones, you must eat, high fat or high protein foods. And since I am already transitioning into a vegetarian / plant-based diet, I was like, okay, since I can't eat meat or anything, I am just gonna go ahead and get my source of fat, healthy fats and protein on nuts and avocados. And I ate a mass amount of nuts and avocados like every single day. And also I ate a lot of bananas, and I didn't really know that all of those things, all of the nuts and also the massive amount of bananas and fruits that I was eating was actually the one that's breaking out my skin. Just because I noticed that when I ate a huge amount or like a huge portion of it, I would notice that my skin would break out so bad, even into cystic acne, those like really painful cystic acne that I've never have experienced before. And to some people, they say like, just keep on going because you are in your detox phase. And I was just like, well, when will this detox phase be over? Because I'm like, I just want it to stop. So I was like, you know what, since it has really caused a lot of cystic acne and everything, so it dawned on me that I was like, you know what, before I have gotten acne to where my skin is cleared, I've never eaten this amount of nuts, and also I've never eaten this amount of fruits. So I kind of just like experimented on my own. So I was like, you know what, I'll probably just stop eating the fruits and the whole nuts thing every single day. So as soon as I kind of like draw back from eating nuts and fruits, all of a sudden my skin started to clear up. It didn't clear up completely, but the cystic acne was gone. And for me, I found out that the fruits and the nuts, the consistent eating of it in huge portions every single day, those are my triggers that cause my acne. But to some people, they said that eating high amounts of fruits actually has worked for them. And that's great because it worked for them. But that's the thing, my triggers might not be your trigger. One thing that you guys can do is to write down all the foods that you're eating, kind of like have this food diary, and observe how your skin reacts to that, at least for that week or for the next 2 weeks. How does your skin react to eating certain kinds of foods? So for me, I think the thing that really has helped me with my hormonal acne is going into a starch-based diet. I feel like that diet has definitely helped me clear out my skin, and also just drinking water and sleeping early, exercising. I de-stress myself. I feel like all of you have already heard about that advice so many times. That's why I don't want to emphasize on that. And also dairy. Cutting off dairy has definitely work for a lot of people. You know, if you're suffering from cystic acne or if you're suffering from just acne alone, usually if you eat dairy, it kind of flares up your acne. I think this is a one common thing that I can say yes to everybody, that if you cut out dairy, it really does help at least improve the quality of your skin. I noticed that for me before. And the second one is stick to using one product only. Now this is my mistake before. As I've said, you know, I have been researching for products and I've been listening to a lot of people who has been recommending different types of products, and once again, I have nothing against those people. I feel like, of course, you know, they're sharing what worked for them, which is great. But for me, I personally found out that if I stick to just one skincare product or the skin acne skincare set, that actually worked best for my skin, and not mixing a lot of toners or moisturizers or acne products on my skin. Because when I used to do that before, especially using AHAs and BHAs on my skin, because a lot of people have been saying like, oh, you should use AHAs and BHAs on your skin because that is going to, you know, just get rid of, especially those little pimples. They said it's gonna get rid of that, you know, pack on the salicylic acid on your face and the benzoyl peroxide. I kind of just went a little bit crazy out of desperation, so I kind of use a lot of products for my face. And I think the problem is I did not give the product the time to adjust on my skin. So when it was purging out, you know, the pimples on my skin, or when it was breaking out my skin, I would stop and I would use another product again. So that's why I didn't see any progress at all. As you know, so for me, the thing that I still even use till to this day is just the whole Clear Gen set. I'm gonna show you guys, and this is what it looks like. The thing that I like about Clear Gen is that this really targets hormonal acne. This has definitely helped my skin a lot, especially the number 3, which is their acne lotion, and it's their sulfur. And this always fixes my breakouts. So if you guys are like me before and you keep on switching on products upon products and you're not letting your skin adjust to it, my advice really is to try and stick to at least one product at the moment, or particular sets of products that would work for your skin, and observe that for like 2 weeks or even a month. You know, would be a good thing to really see if the product worked for your skin. Because I find that for me, that the simpler or like the fewer the products that I use, the better my skin has gotten. I don't know if it's just my skin, but I feel like if I'm putting a ton of things on my face, it just doesn't go well. So that's why I'm drawn into using more natural products for my skin, because I know that that's going to be gentle for my skin rather than using, you know, products that contain harsh chemicals. So that is it, you guys. I hope you all found this video helpful, and also let me know in the comments down below if you all want more skincare tips, or just skin tips, or tips on how to make your skin clear or keep your skin clear, because I'm really all for that as well, because not all the time my skin is clear, okay? Sometimes I do break out, especially on my period, so definitely my skin is not perfect. So yep, that's it. If you all like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!